Are you okay? Well, I'm not. It's time to tier list all of My Chemical Romance's discography. Now, if you guys don't know, My Chemical Romance is my favorite band of all time. I finally got to see them during their 2022 reunion tour. It was a religious experience. I sat up in the nosebleeds all the way back in the Little Caesars Arena up in Detroit. Despite where my seats were, it was a fucking great show. Anyway, I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, ever since I did the Green Day tier list fucking forever ago now. So yeah, I'm finally getting around to it. We got, Brought You My Bullets, 3 Cheers, Life on the Murder Scene, Black Parade is Dead, Danger Days, Mad Gear and Missile Kid EP. I know it's not an album. I'm including it because it's fun. Conventional Weapons, and the 2025 mix of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I'm leaving out the Greatest Hits compilation. I'm also not including Living with Ghosts because it's just demos. Slight correction, it's the 10th anniversary re-release of the Black Parade with no changes plus demo recordings. And maybe I'm breaking my own rules by having the 2025 mix of 3 Cheers, but we'll get to that. We're going to start with the first album, the one that started it all. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. So if you don't know, all of MCR's albums are basically concept albums, which means they all tell a different story. For I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, the story is 2 fugitives get gunned down in the desert by vampires or something along those lines. I could be fuzzy on the details. But listening to the songs, you don't really get that until the back half of the album with like This Is the Best Day Ever and Demolition Lovers, the song that closes that album. That aside, I love this album so much. This is prime like September and October music right here. Like if you're not listening to this right now during this specific time of year, what are you doing with your life? You got just banger after banger after banger. Honey, This Mirror Isn't Big Enough for the Two of Us. You also got, Vampires Will Never Hurt You. Head First for Halos, which is funnily enough my favorite song in the album, just because despite the dark lyrics, it is so much fun to listen to. It just makes me want to get up and let's just like throw hands. I've never been in a mosh pit, but I would mosh to this song. I would also mosh during Our Lady of Sorrows, another fucking instant classic on the discography. I wish they played it live more, but I understand why they don't. But yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. It's between S and A. I'm going to give it a high A. It's not quite S just because the story of the album doesn't quite hit for me. It's a banger of an album. Go listen to it right now. Stop this video, go listen to it, come back, tell me how wrong I am by putting it in A. Up next, of course, we have the one that launched them even higher. We got 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, and I'm just gonna make no bones about it. S tier, baby. That's as close to a perfect like post-hardcore record as you can get. And some people might take contention with that, but again, you just have banger after banger after banger. The story, the narrative of a man who died, went to hell, makes a deal with Satan. Satan says, if you can bring me the souls of 1,000 evil men, I'll let you be with your lover again. And then him just absolutely fumbling the bag on that one. Such a good album. Of course, you have Helena, you have The Ghost of You, you have I'm Not Okay, I Promise. You have just so many fucking good songs on here. You got Give 'Em Hell Kid, which is a song that Gerard has prefaced by saying,
"This song is about the time I took a ride in a guy's IROC and got totally fucking pregnant."
That's just the perfect that's the perfect way to intro a song. 3 Cheers is just 3 Cheers has a very, very, very special place in my heart. It's so good. My library, one of my local libraries would let you check out like albums, and I would get 3 Cheers so much until I got my own copy of it. And as an addendum, I'm also going to put the 2025 mix of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge right up there in S. The 2025 mix sounds fucking phenomenal. You can actually hear Mikey playing the bass? Crazy. It's so good. The drums got such an upgrade. I don't think they re-recorded anything for the mix, even if they did, I mean, like, it all sounds good. Honestly, just listen to them back to back. Even just like, listen to Thank You for the Venom from the original and then the 2025 mix, and you tell me which one you think is better, because I think it's the 2025 mix. And next up, we have their first live album, which also has a documentary DVD, like a behind the scenes, like tour journal sort of thing. We have Life on the Murder Scene, which I'm going to go ahead and throw right there in the A column, or in the A row. Life on the Murder Scene was another album that I would check out from the library all the time. I wore the shit out of that DVD, just watching and rewatching. Just an incredible documentation of MCR's start from when Gerard witnessed 9/11 on his way to Cartoon Network to pitch a TV show, and then up through, you can actually see in the diary them demoing I Don't Love You from the Black Parade, and this was released just a year before the Black Parade came out.
We can't even look at you this way, but I did, and I love you just the same.
Incredible live album. It sounds really good. It was recorded very well. Also, just a great name for an album. Life on the Murder Scene. So good. All right, you guys know what's coming here. Do I even have to explain myself? Do I even have to explain myself as to why the Black Parade is top? It's peak. It's peak. You cannot argue with that. I discovered My Chemical Romance through my friend Raven, who I haven't spoken to in a very long time, but I do know is still subscribed to the channel and occasionally watches my stuff. So Raven, shout out to you. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I was introduced to My Chemical Romance either in 2008 or 2009 because Raven sent me the song Teenagers, and this was back when I was doing vocal covers on YouTube. And she said that that Teenagers suited my voice, or so she thought. They sent it over. I really liked the song. I did the cover. But yeah, just from there, I discovered that their song Dead was on Guitar Hero 2. So I would go over to my buddy Alex's house. We'd play Guitar Hero 2. I heard Dead. And then I was like, I need to listen to this band. I believe Alec gave me, or let me borrow a copy of I Brought You My Bullets. The obsession started there and has never ended throughout all of these years. Like I said, that was like 2008 or 2009. So, and it all started just because Raven sent me Teenagers. Yeah, what can I say? The Black Parade, the story of the Black Parade. If you don't know, it's about a cancer patient experiencing death. It's just so good. So heartwarming. The story, like, it's told out of order. I subscribe to Wendigoon's theory that the Black Parade story is told out of order. Like, you have like the softer songs and then the heavier songs. The softer songs are the patient, and then the heavier songs are like death guiding him through the afterlife. If you haven't seen Wendigoon's video on the Black Parade, go check it out. It's really good. But yeah, just, you know, one G note and every emo everywhere just about will just freak out. So, I mean, you can't argue with the Black Parade. You just really can't. There's a reason their current tour, and I have a feeling the upcoming tour, because today, as of this recording, they just announced the Black Parade 2026, the 20th anniversary tour. I have a feeling that when those tickets go on sale, it's going to sell out in minutes. And I can only hope and pray I get on Ticketmaster fast enough to cop some tickets before all the bots and scalpers do. I managed to do it for the reunion tour. I'm going to try to do it for this tour. I can't miss this. Well, let's just say I'm undefeated. I'm 2-0 against bots and scalpers in securing MCR tickets. I'm gonna go see MCR. And following it up, we have The Black Parade is Dead, the double live album. The CD is just a performance of The Black Parade, but the DVD is actually two performances. It has their Mexico City performance, but it also has a performance that they did, I believe it's Maxwell's in Hoboken, New Jersey, which is just like a really small, intimate show. I think there are only like 150 to 100 people there. Just so good. And that's where they played that Untitled song, which is Someone Out There Loves You. I think Gerard actually confirmed that title. I'm sad that they never actually recorded that song and like released it officially. It gets stuck in my head all the goddamn time, and I love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, low S for The Black Parade is Dead. And now we come to the divisive one, Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys. Now, the story for this one isn't really a story. I kind of lied. It's not really a concept album, but it has a theme throughout it, and the music videos for this album 100% told the story. I mean, Gerard wrote a whole comic series under this name, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, which, by the way, those comics rule. National Anthem, the sequel or side quel to it, is also really good. This was the album I've probably been the most obsessed with, just because I love the vibe of it. You know, it's a little more rocky, it's a little more dancey, it's a little more just in your face and kind of gritty, despite the more polished production of it. Because you got Planetary, if you just want that dance punk vibe, and then you got Save Yourself, I'll Hold Them Back, which is just such a fucking banger, dude. I'm running out of words to describe it, just because I love all of it. It's low A tier, for Danger Days. I really don't understand why people don't like this album as much as they did with these ones. I understand that it's a different vibe overall, but after so much of, the black, white, and red, you gotta splash some neon in there, Just an incredible album. More people need to listen to it because it really is just an underrated masterpiece, in my opinion. Alongside Danger Days, we do have the Mad Gear and Missile Kid EP that was released in limited physical quantities and only just came to streaming a couple of years ago. If you need just a quick hit of just in your face, gets you amped, Mad Gear and Missile Kid, you can't really go wrong. I'm giving it a B just because it is only 6 minutes long. All the songs are under 3 minutes. I think all the songs are under 2.5 minutes. 2 of them are under 2 minutes long. So if you really just need just a really fast, loud, just punkish energy, you can't really go wrong with the Mad Gear and Missile Kid. And then we have Conventional Weapons bringing up the rear, low B tier. The reason I'm giving Conventional Weapons that is because it's not really an album so much as it's a compilation of singles that they released, 3-track singles that they released in the run-up to, unfortunately, their breakup. The recording quality of some of the songs just isn't good. Gun still sounds like shit, and so does Ambulance. You do have some really good songs on there. You have, The Light Behind Your Eyes is just a really soulful and sad ballad that I listen to quite often. And my favorite song on it, you got Boy Division, such a good song. And honestly, it's just I think that song helped me come to grips with my gender identity. I don't know if that's weird to say, but this whole band honestly just helped me come to grips with my queerness and gender identity. So, but yeah, Conventional Weapons, it's good, but it is just a compilation of singles that were recorded between Black Parade and Danger Days and never got a proper home until Conventional Weapons. So, no story, a couple of bangers, but honestly, skipping most songs on Conventional Weapons if they come up, unfortunately. And that feels really bad to say because, nobody wants to skip songs from their favorite band, but Conventional Weapons just isn't that good. It's still good. It isn't that good. Anyway, I think this turned out the way most people would expect this to turn out. If you guys want to leave your rankings in the comments, you can. I love My Chemical Romance. This band means so fucking much to me, and I can only hope I get to see them again soon. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.